Hello, everybody. Dustin Starr here. Happy Saturday, and I am back with another live reaction of episode 137 of Memphis Wrestling featuring JTG, former WWE World Tag Team Champion, and also a huge main event fight with a lot of controversy regarding the Posi and Too Cool 2. Also, it is a huge weekend here for Memphis Wrestling as we've got a live free watch party tonight. You can watch WWE Fastlane with us absolutely free at Dave and Buster's in Memphis. That's tonight at 7 p.m. And then, of course, tomorrow, right here at the WrestleCenter, it's our Halloween spooktacular featuring the Vampire Warrior, WWE legend and Memphis Wrestling legend Gangrel, former Memphis Wrestling superstar and WWE superstar Kevin Thorne, also Impact Wrestling star Crazy Steve, and of course, the Monster Cruel. And it will sell out, folks. So we are right there at the sellout point. So between today and tomorrow, there will be no seats left at the WrestleCenter. So I want to take a second to say thank you to the awesome fans of Memphis Wrestling. There are a couple of seats left. I would not wait to get them at the door. I would go ahead and go to memphiswrestling.tv, use the code Halloween, and you'll save $5 off. Be sure to wear your costume because we have a huge costume contest where the winner is going to get a pair of tickets to see AEW Collision live at FedEx Forum coming up one day before my birthday on Saturday, October 21st. It will be awesome. What's up, Robert? How are you? I did enjoy Wrestle Dream. Hey, Justice, how are you? Says, hey, Dustin. Arturo's here. Says, Dustin, my friend, how are you doing today? I am doing awesome. I am here at the WrestleCenter today because it is Brody's birthday, and we're going to celebrate it here in just a little bit. So happy birthday, Brody, if you're on here. I did see you in the live chat. Cannot wait to see you right here today. Private party at the WrestleCenter. You can get your private party scheduled, memphiswrestling.tv. Tennessee Couponer said he enjoyed the episode. Question is, who was the driver? Now, you saw that Mr. Chris, Simon, and even Lance, they were all there. So it couldn't have been one of them, and it certainly wasn't me. Somebody said that in the chat. I was actually right there at the desk when it all went down. So who was it? That's the question. Also, did Flex get hit by that car? If so, is he okay? And if not, is he okay? What's up, Thomas? Kevin Thompson? Mark Posi, what's up? How are you? I'm doing good. Adam says, Dustin, did you, who the driver of the truck who ran over his partner? I have no idea, but stay tuned on Memphis Wrestling. Willie Bowen, what's going on? Bo says, all I can ask is why, Posse, why? That seems to be the question that we're always asking the Posse. Why the hell do the Posse do what it is that they do, especially today? H1 says, hey, Dustin, God bless you, and thanks for bringing the action every week. K. Toomer's my favorite Memphis Wrestling superstar. He's one of my favorite Memphis Wrestling superstars, too. You are not by yourself on that. Rico says, is Tim's partner okay? I certainly hope so. Patrick, how are you? What's up, Andrea? Jeffrey says, thanks for a great show. Thank you guys for watching. Great job by Terrence Ward and everybody involved in that episode. Patrick, how are you? What's up, Manny? There's Ben. He says, what's up, Dustin? The Posse have just took this too far. It seems like we say that a lot. Ben, there's no telling what they're going to do at the Halloween Spooktacular. Andrea says, hi, Dustin. Love you. You're awesome. Great show today. Thank you, Andrea. Ditto. Right back to you, girl. Arturo says, I haven't got a clue on who the driver is, but it's pure pandemonium and chaos. Patrick says, I'm looking forward to both Rumbles very soon. Yes, the Grind City Rumble is coming up. And that's going to be on December 10th. Those tickets are on sale right now. Willie says, what's up, Dustin? If Gun Show Brett Michaels loses the Memphis Heritage Championship, Big Swole Justin Cole should be the champion. Could you imagine? We got that match a couple of years ago. Two friends battling it out for the Memphis Heritage Championship. And I wouldn't mind seeing that again, too. Lurvy says, hello, Dustin. Happy Thanksgiving weekend to anyone else who's in Canada in the chat. Yes, happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Posse versus Too Cool 2. Who's next to appear from Memphis Wrestling's past? Kevin White? Probably not. That's my former tag team partner, two-time Southern Tag Team champions. So here's the deal, guys, just to be perfectly honest and transparent with you all. There are some former Memphis Wrestling superstars who, for some reason, do not enjoy what we're doing. And I think that's because they haven't seen it. And also, I think that's because there's some competitive jealousy within the professional wrestling business, and that's it. So some of these people that you're mentioning, obviously I have good relationships with and friendships with, but for some reason, there's a stigma about Memphis wrestling and what it should be. And to me, and I think most of you, probably the majority of you, agree with me that this is a really fun television program. Are you kidding me? We have a big Halloween show tomorrow where we are going to showcase the fans in their Halloween costumes. We just had somebody get hit in the parking lot. We've had people destroy the Wrestle Center. We've had Booker T in the house, JTG on the show today. Vampire Warrior Gangrel coming here tomorrow. I mean, it is literally off the hook. And anybody who does not like the program, it's because they haven't seen it and they haven't given it a chance. Patrick says, you're looking guilty, Dustin. Wasn't me. Willie says, hey, adorable Andrea. Let me get caught up here. Manny, I am doing great. What's up, Thomas? Cosmic Joe, what's going on, brother? Here for a birthday party, and I can't wait. Lurvy says, who is the mysterious gloved menace forming an alliance with the Posi and run down Flex with his pickup truck? Stay tuned. Arturo says, I have a match created for the Halloween Spooktacular. I'm all ears. Rico, what's going on? He says, I mentioned I'm training to wrestle for Continental Championship Wrestling in my hometown of Jacksonville, Florida, but I got back to the early December class because I caught a terrible cold. All right, well, Rico, good luck in your training. Adam says Dustin didn't do nothing. He was in the arena with Maria. I was totally in the arena with Maria. If you think this is some sort of scam, I'm the guy that ran him. It's not. Trust me. Mark says, I'm coming to Brody's birthday. I can't wait to see you, Mark. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lurvy says, some people still asking what happened to Skylar. What happened to tag team that's no longer with MW Southern Rock? Southern Rock actually split up, and I think it was Country Rock. Country Rock actually split up, and you will never see Skylar on our program again. Andrea says, hi, Dustin. Love seeing JTG at Memphis Wrestling. Love seeing him team with All the Way Ray. How about you? I loved it. I thought it was great when he said he's here to go all the way. The thing is, I want to know is, how is Ray Collins friends with all these big-time superstars? Maybe we'll get that answer. What's up? He says, hello from Brazil. Thiago, how are you? Jeffrey says, bring Tyrus to Memphis. I thought he retired. Rico says, great show, Dustin. By the way, I'd like to see a women's Cobra Cup tournament. Ooh, very good idea, Rico. I agree with you on that. The problem is the amount of television time that we have. We have less than an hour to fill with all of these great talented folks, so we're doing our very best. Patrick says, do you know if UWN is doing a red carpet rumble this year? I do not think it will be this year if they do one, because they do not have any shows scheduled. So if there are no shows on the schedule, I don't know how they're going to do a red carpet rumble. But also, I'm not in on their booking and their planning. I am in on the Memphis Wrestling booking and planning. Jamie Davis says, PG-13 versus Too Cool 2. I wish I cannot get Wolfie D and Jamie Dundee here. Wolfie D and Jamie Dundee, it would be like a miracle to get both of those guys here, and I have tried. Destiny, what's up? Says, hey, I really wanted to see Hope's music video. Will you be posting later? Yes, we will. What's going on, Destiny, first and foremost? Thank you for joining us. Saw you in the live chat. I appreciate you every week. But yes, Hope Claiborne is really awesome, guys. I was so happy that she was interested in not only shooting her music video here, but then also appearing for us here at Memphis Wrestling. It was super cool. You can see her at the Overton Park Shell. You can see her at the Shell on Wheels. Literally, you can see her everywhere, at the Grizzlies main stage, at AutoZone Park, all over the city of Memphis. So we will post that music video in full, and we're extremely excited about the release of it. So thank you for that, Destiny. Deshaun says, I'm liking it. Thiago says, what goth superstar? Well, we've got Gangrel coming. I think he's pretty goth. What's up, Thomas? Willie says, bring Tyrus to Memphis to hold up the wrestling ring. Okay. All right. Let me see. Big fan, Dustin Starr. Thank you, Manny. I appreciate it. Lurvy says, the brawl in the parking lot. Shades of Jerry Lawler going after ravishing Rick Rude and smashing up his car and windows in 84. We definitely need a car sponsor. Rico says, I wish I lived in Memphis, brother Dustin, but I look forward to every episode. I do too, man. If you guys want to make a road trip, we do have hotel accommodations where you can get a discounted rate. And then also we can get you discounted tickets as well for making the trip. If you guys ever wanted to do that, hit us up, memphiswrestling.tv. T and Coupon are great. Dustin, great job on having balance of short and long-term stories. Looking forward to the future episodes. We need to have something for every single person on the roster. Lurvy says the camera is going bonkers. My camera's going bonkers? Tyrus says Tyrus could go to Memphis Wrestling and sell beer and peanuts. Okay. Patrick, Dustin wasn't driving. He knows who it was. He knows everything, allegedly. Deshaun says they got talent there, though, at Memphis. They're nice. Weren't you Simon's partner? Yes, I was Simon's partner previously in a whole different life. We were the lifeguards. We were the Beale Street Posse. We trained together. There's a lot of history between myself and Simon and also Mr. Chris. But don't get it confused. I'm not joining the posse. I didn't hit anybody with a freaking car. Are you kidding me? I was sitting at the desk. You could actually hear my voice calling the action, too. Rico says, I'm always coming up with ideas because I love this business. So do I. Who has the Cobra Cup? Big Trouble Ben Bishop did have the Cobra Cup. He cashed in on the gun show unsuccessfully. So remember, every February we have a Cobra Cup tournament to determine who has the power of Cobra's Cup. And winning that tournament earns you the Cobra's Cup and also a championship opportunity anytime, any place, just like Money in the Bank, but cooler. Andrea says, hey, Dustin, love seeing you and your wife Maria together. What a cute couple. Thank you. I can't wait to see what her Halloween costume is going to be tomorrow, and I hope we can put it on TV. Lurvy says, can't wait for the year-end awards. Mike Anthony would be a favorite for one of the best of 2023. I don't disagree with that. What a tag team. K. Toomer and Mike Anthony. Unstoppable. Show enough Nightmare versus Robert's family in a trick-or-treat Halloween street fight. I like it, Arturo. Andrea says the posse went too far this time. How about you? I think the posse take it too far every time. Jamie says, I figured it took Dutch a year to get Jamie on his podcast. I've talked to Wolfie and I've talked to Jamie indirectly through Wolfie, and I just don't think there's any way that we could trust that those guys would show up. Patrick says, not Rick Rude, it was Billy Joe Travis. Well, I remember Eddie Gilbert running over Jerry Lawler in the parking lot at Memphis Wrestling. So hopefully that did not happen today, hopefully. Rico says, after seeing the first Stars of Tomorrow, I'd come up with the idea of being a series. Yes, we're actually working on our second Stars of Tomorrow. The only thing is we have to make sure that the talent is up for the task. Deshaun says, sweet, I'm loving the camera of blushing flowers of beauty. I don't know what you're talking about. Is there something going on with my camera? Let me speed up here. Any chance of Dutch Mantell making an appearance on Memphis Wrestling? You might hear his voice on Memphis Wrestling, but I don't know that Dutch is traveling very much anymore. But if you go onto our YouTube page here, type in Dutch Mantell, you'll see some highlights from a show that we did a couple years ago with Memphis Wrestling. Patrick Moore says, I wish you were booking for UWN, to be honest. You do a great job booking here in Memphis. Thank you. I don't do it all by myself, and I do agree that I should be helping at UWN, especially with these best of series if you've watched them. Not throwing any shade, I'm just saying, gosh, there's so much great content that you guys need to see. Destiny says, please, how's Mike Anthony good at no matter what he does? He was the meanest wrestler, and now he smiles. He makes us all smile. Incredible talent. I think Mike Anthony is a few crayons short of a full box, and I mean that with all due respect. I mean, he's like a Sour Patch Kid. 1 minute, he's sweet, and the next minute, he's sour as hell. Rico says, Dustin, you're always so kind to me. Well, I appreciate it, Rico. Thank you, man. We don't have any beef, do we? Do we have heat? Cosmic Joe says, story time with Dutch is great. I love Dutch Mantell. Lurvy says, where can I find the match between Mike Anthony and K. Toomer against the Roberts Family Legacy, where they beat up the manager just in case? Of course, you could upload on your channel. I think it's right here. It's from the Dyer County Fair. So just look up Dyer County Fair, and that match is there. Kirby says, who was in the car? Rico says, I would have never thought that Mike Anthony would be a good guy, and he and K. Toomer are a great team showing up. I agree with you, man. This is unreal. These guys need a tag team title match. That's what I think. Arturo says, Too Cool 2 versus the Posse in a House of Horrors match at the Halloween Spooktacular. Andrew says, Dustin, you're so kind to me. Why did Reverend Ash Taylor tell the referee to count out Brother Bruce in his match against Big John Dalton? Well, Reverend is trying to recruit Big John Dalton. And what it looked like is that he gifted Big John Dalton a victory over Brother Bruce with a count out. That's one heck of a way to recruit Big John Dalton. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully John Dalton tells him to what the fan said. Hell no. Maria's Halloween costume could raise TV ratings. Jamie, you're right. You're right. Hopefully it boosts ticket sales. Rico says Ash Taylor and Paul Heyman really annoying managers. Who was in the car? Kirby wants to know. Brad says, dang, Big Dustin, you put me in the ring with cheaters, then snub my first comment. Typical. I didn't see your first comment, main event, Bradley, but good match today on Memphis Wrestling. Destiny likes that Sour Patch Kid. Lurvy says, are you going to have your wrestlers dressed for Halloween like you did in 2021? I think all 4 of your special guests on Halloween Spooktacular would be great contenders for the Memphis Heritage Championship. Hopefully everybody is in a costume tomorrow. It's really cool that when we send out a message to the fans locally and to the fans internationally as well, They always show up for us. So I cannot wait to see what everybody has in store. And I know that the wrestlers love it too, so you'll see them in costumes as well. Rico says, Dustin, I don't have heat with you. I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of yours too, Rico. Thank you. Ben says, did you say you have an announcement for the 2nd October taping? I was hoping somebody would say that. Ben, I know you probably already have your tickets, but coming up on Sunday, October 29th, not only is Prince Nana coming, come on, you guys know you're doing it every time he comes to the ring, but then also Memphis Wrestling goes all elite. We're going to be the elite because Brandon Cutler is on his way to Memphis Wrestling. You can get those tickets right now. Prince Nana and Brandon Cutler both will be in the house on Sunday, October 29th. VIP experience tickets are available right now. There are some ringside seats available right now. We start off about 30% sold, just so you guys know. So some of those seats will never open. So you better go ahead and grab them right now. That's memphiswrestling.tv. Prince Nana, one of the hottest wrestling managers there are right now, and Brandon Cutler will both be here in Memphis Wrestling. Once again, get those tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. Hasn't even been marketed yet. You guys are the first ones to hear it. Brandon Cutler is coming to Memphis Wrestling. There you go, Ben. Arturo says, I'm dressing up as the man from Houston, Texas, WWE legend, The Undertaker. That sounds awesome. Send a picture. Patrick says, Dave Marquez had said that there'd be some of your content on the UWN recap shows. I haven't seen a single stitch of it. Have you, Patrick? Rico says, by the way, my wrestling name is Fallen Shadow. And who knows, Dustin, I'd love to work with you. When the time comes, I have a lot of working on in my life. All right, Rico, can't wait to see it, brother. Send me a message on Instagram. Andrea says, hi, Dustin. My big brother and I are super excited about WWE Fastlane tonight. How about you? And what match are you looking forward to the most tonight? Tonight's going to be awesome because we're going to be at Dave and Buster's in Memphis. You can watch WWE Fastlane with us absolutely free. It is going to be awesome. Ronald says, good afternoon, Dustin. Cosmic Joe says, I still have my Reptoid costume and dance on Halloween. Okay. Lamb says, Brandon Cutler. Yeah, Brandon Cutler's coming. Hey, Rico. If you do become a wrestler, love to see you in Memphis, is what Lurvy says. Cook says, I can't wait to see all the costumes tomorrow at the WrestleCenter. Brandon Cutler, that's awesome. Can't wait to bring a character I made in the video game and finally bring it to life, says Rico. Well, that's what this is all about, being creative. Willie says, I'll be dressing up as a pirate captain on Halloween with cutlass sword and a pistol. Jim Cornette calls him Brandon Cutlet. All right, well, it's Brandon Cutler, and I cannot wait for him to be here in Memphis on October 29th, along with Prince Nana. Guys, we're getting ready for Brody's birthday party here, so I got to go get suited up. We're going to do a big custom private match here. I think we're going to have about 25, 30 people at this birthday party. So if you want to schedule your birthday party, private event, or if you want Memphis Wrestling to travel to you, all you have to do is go to memphiswrestling.tv and reach out. Lamb says, back when Memphis showed UWN as a syndicated show, Brandon Cutler had a good role in UWN a few years ago. Very cool. Yeah, Brandon Cutler was definitely here. Maria was asking about him if it was the same guy. Happy birthday, Brody. That's right. Patrick says, not yet, but I did see some of your wrestlers on Championship Wrestling and recap shows. I didn't know Brett Michaels was in Hollywood before. Yes, he did make an appearance there. So did Mike Anthony. Also, the Young Goats did as well. All right, Lurvy, have a good one. Guys, I got to get out of here. We're getting ready for this birthday party. I'll see you tomorrow live at the WrestleCenter. And don't forget, there's only a couple of tickets remaining. Get them right now, memphiswrestling.tv, and you can even save $5 with the code Halloween. I am Dustin Starr. Everybody. Happy birthday, Brody. See you in just a moment. Oh, yeah. Looking at this last comment, that's all awesome. Brandon Cutler's coming to Memphis Wrestling from Andrea. I'm super excited. Adam Copeland Edge has signed in AEW. I'm excited too. I'd be even more excited if he would come right here in Memphis. I'll see you guys later.